Do you think most guys, if you can give me percentages, understand your situation or what kind of?
I think a lot of this comes with, I'm gonna guess, sexual confidence. Do you have a lot of sexual confidence?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot.
That didn't sound confident.
Like a 7.4.
Okay, sure. I have a lot of sexual confidence, right? So like,
Specific.
you either like what I'm putting down, you don't, and if you don't, fuck it, I don't care. I have enough girls that I understand, I know what I'm doing, right?
Right.
But so if you don't like fucking with me, either you don't like the size or shape of my dick, or you don't like what I do, okay, fine, whatever. But if you don't like me as a person, and there's another guy that you like more as me as a person, it's like it's a more of an indictment on your character. Like I would rather have a girl, I would rather a girl look at me and be like, 5'8", I'm good. And like walk away, as opposed to like we went on a date and like oof, I didn't feel that guy at all, right? That would like hurt more, I think, because it's more of like a personality thing than.
So you'd rather your girl, just to be clear here, I'm summing this up.
Sum it up.
What I'm hearing is you'd rather a girl make fun of your dick than your personality.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
His dick just not that cool.
Because it's just dick.
The personality
is so much more vulnerable and personal.
I would rather a guy say he's not attracted to me and would never have sex with me in a million years than be like, you're dumb and not funny.
I'd rather them make fun of my dick than call me a dick.
I'd be like, okay, keep it moving.
I agree with you in that I think that 85% of guys listening would disagree with what we're saying, but that's because the insecurities around like penis and performance and all that run way deeper. They wouldn't even get to the personality. In their mind, they would rather have the girl say like, I didn't get along with him, but he had mad dick.
By the way,
they'd rather hear that, I think.
Short clip, Destiny agreed with Adam. That's it, we'll end it right there.
Yeah.
By the way, real quick, speaking of agreeing with you or disagreeing with you, your good friend Tristan Tate weighed in on this kind of stuff. Okay? Shout out to Tristan, shout out to Andrew. I'm friends with both of them.
That's cool.
You're only friends with one of them, apparently. But here's what Tristan Tate had to say about open marriages and this type of situation here. And, you know, hopefully you guys can still remain friends after this. Show the headline, by the way, if you don't mind, Angel. So him and his confident friends are opining about marriages, open marriages, and beta men. If we can go to actually his quote. Obviously, we don't need to relitigate what's going on. We're wishing them the best. Romania, complete fraud, I think. I think it's a setup job. I don't think there's human trafficking whatsoever. All of a sudden, you're neutral? You said that they were guilty. I'm not neutral.
I said that everything they said was on their YouTube. I don't know why they're guilty.
I think it's an absolute bullshit what's happening to those guys beyond, for sure. And I think they're going to beat the charges. But go to what Tristan Tate had to say about open marriage. It's the next thing over. Gotcha. All right, well, here's what he had to say while our friend is looking for it. He says, that's not, regarding open marriages and open relationships, that's not how men should be. If you engage in degenerate behavior, like sharing a woman in any way, shape, or form, marriage isn't for you. Being a man isn't for you. And then he went on to say other words of, here it is right here. Can you read what he says, Nat, here?
Where? Yeah, it says, and yet another episode of Cigar Night Q&A.
No, the bottom quote. No, that's not how men should be if you engage.
That's not how men should be.
Being a man isn't for you. We got it.
Engage.
All right, there's another thing.
Okay.
Anyway, you were friends with Andrew Tate. Well, sorry, Tristan Tate.
Didn't these guys brag that all their girlfriends were like doing camming business and like a million guys jerking off to their wives and girlfriends? Isn't that kind of weird? Maybe
let's stay on topic here for a second. That's different than your girl getting banged up by another dude. Do you think Tristan Tate has a point here, though, by the way?
No, of course not.
You don't think so?
No. Different people have different relationship styles.
I agree.
Okay. What about you?
Were you guys, Nebraska, you said?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
Not my choice.
And you?
What?
Where are you from again?
Miami.
Oh, yeah, you're from Miami. But you guys,
like born and raised, the whole deal.
Small towns?
She's from Orlando. She's from New York.
Miami.
West
Palm Beach.
Okay.
West Palm.
Okay, so Nebraska's a great example.
You're Toronto.
Yeah. Having an OnlyFans in Nebraska is fucking insane, even if you're just doing bikini pics. All the small Midwest towns, it's what the fuck? That girl has an OnlyFans. Where you come to LA, Miami, if you're hot with an OnlyFans. Yeah. What the fuck? You don't have OnlyFans?
Yeah.
So.
There's a lot more settling down in towns like that. There's a lot more dating around and relationship
and that reflects on this too.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the norm for a guy like Adam who fucks with his girl on camera every day to let her fuck someone else. To Nebraska people,
That's
what the
insane.
fuck? But so is having an OnlyFans where you do bikini pics. They're just smaller-minded people, no disrespect. They don't understand what really happens in Hollywood.
Intem, help us out here. You're a classy girl. We're talking about all sorts of wild shit, letting your girl do this and that or whatever. I've taken the position I'm more of a traditional guy. These guys a little more open-minded, respect, all good. That's why we have this show. You're a beautiful woman. Make some sense of this.
Thank you. I believe it's truly cultural. If you look into like the history, even in like Africa or in the Roman days when they were having massive orgies. However, for it to be exploited and to be profitable and making it a business, I wouldn't say it's the fault of the couple, but more so the society that's paying and still talking about it and glorifying it. That's what you want to do so privately. But for this to become trending and something that we're making popularizing, I don't think it's healthy for a society. I don't think it's sustainable, to be honest.
Interesting that you bring up that point.
Yes.
Because I think we have a clip of what Lena had to say about the yearning of her OnlyFans subscribers wanting to see this. So you were actually kind of hit the nail on the head about this is what's the next cool thing, how can we make money? Do we have that clip? Let's play that clip. By the way, can you do it at 1.5 speed? You had it. Normal. You see where it says normal? Yeah, normal. Click that, 1.5. Boom.
Say to people that are calling him a simp.
I mean, I have had 200 threesomes with him with women.
Yeah.
So is that a sin? Like someone who's been given all of this, I don't know, sexual experience with this woman, and then I get one guy, and it's like a big deal.
Yeah. Is that sexist?
Yeah, the double standard is insane.
I mean, I do feel like you have slept with him with lots of other girls. How come there wasn't another guy involved?
I would say up until very recently it was something that Adam was not comfortable with, and I was always like, I don't want to affect my relationship, and I'm not going to push the issue.
Yeah.
And then we got to a point where we were like, who cares, whatever. Like we know we're like secure in our relationship, and it just happened to fall right around the time of the wedding, which is why it's such a big deal, because we did just get married. I mean, we still don't know like how he's gonna feel when the scene actually comes out.
Is he gonna watch it?
It's all baby steps. I mean, first I was like, I don't want you to watch it because I feel guilty, but now I'm like, I want you to watch it and I want you to pleasure yourself to it. That's where I'm at now. I don't know if he's gonna do that, but that's what I want.
Do you guys watch it together?
I don't know if I can watch it with him. I think I'll blush too much.
Was this whole thing worth it? I mean, how has it affected your numbers?
It's been very good for my OnlyFans numbers, and also my fans are just so excited. They're like, "Thank you. This is what we've been asking for so long, and we never thought you'd give it to us." And yeah, I'm just happy that they're excited again, and that there's gonna be all these people jerking off to me at the same time on July 13th. So that's hot.
So no regrets.
No regrets. No. I feel totally comfortable with this idea.
Was this?
Cool. All right.
Wait, is this outside of a Lowe's?
Yeah, that's even funnier. Yeah.
Yeah, she was looking for wood, ironically. But you kind of hit the nail on the head here. Is that at the end of the clip, I know it was pretty fast, she said, my OnlyFans guys really wanted to see this, and they've been asking this for so long, so I had to give them. Any regrets? No regrets. But that's where we're at in society today. Like it or not, you know, they say there's a decline of the West, but there's money in having sex on camera. That's no secret. There's money in having an OnlyFans. Unfortunately or fortunately, there's money in having some big black dude bang out your wife on camera. Someone's been asking for that for a long time. Black, white, yellow, I don't give a shit about the color. I really don't. Yeah. But that's what they wanted. He chose this specific guy for a reason, for the shock and the awe. It's not just some dude. It's not cute-ass Ryan out here banging your wife. It's fucking Billy Love. What's his name?
Jason Love.
I can't forget this guy. Jason Love. Buddy Love, that's what I'm thinking. So is that kind of what you were saying, is that society, this is indicative of where society's at today?
Well, it's kind of like what's next. I think the Bible talks about it. We got like bestiality up on the menu after this. I mean, like, where is the finish line? Like, when will they ever be satisfied? If you're going to do things for money and for your onlyfans, like, where do you draw the line? When is enough?
That's a great question. Where do you draw the line? What do you think? Where do you draw the line on something like this? If what, I'm using your words, if you're always looking for the next big thing.
Right.
If you're always looking for something, and I used to be in the Kardashian world. I've been there with I know all those guys. I'm not going to go down that whole story. But I was very vocal about, I'm like, listen, Bruce was getting no attention for years. All of a sudden, he's the most spoken about. People are like, you're crazy, Adam. I'm like, watch this, buddy.
Right.
So what's next for them?
Well,
if she's getting banged out by Johnny Love out here,
so Caitlyn Jenner,
what's
right?
next?
So
not Caitlyn Jenner, for Adam and his wife.
Well, I'm giving an example.
Yes.
So Bruce turned into Caitlyn,
yes,
and then was on the cover of every magazine, most talked about thing. Then it started to fade, then she killed people. So,
in her car.
So then, boom, she's back. Adam is a smart cookie. However, people think, oh yeah, they must have made some money off this. Sure, they didn't make $2 grand, $5 grand, $10 grand. We're talking probably
millions.
$5 million cash out on this stunt alone.
So if you like that clip, Click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.